Hey guys, this is Nicholas Arts, and for this video, I am going to tell you the details on how I draw a disastrous Hayakawa Ririko. I wasn't able to record the first part, but I'm still gonna discuss the first step up to the last. However, this might not go with the flow of the video. That's why if you just want to watch the video in peace, then you can mute this voiceover. But if you want to know the steps that I did to come up with Ririko's painting, then you may continue to listen to this voice of mine. So I first started by drawing a circle. I know most of the tutorials will say the same thing, but in reality, if you're really a beginner like me, then it is really best for us to start a circle in order to attain the proportion of the head. After determining the size of the head, I sketched my way through the reference, which you see in the iPhone. There's this video that says, do not draw from imagination, so it's not a sin to use references. The second part that I drew was the hair. For most Japanese manga, the hair details really matter, so it's really tricky. But for this art, the hair was simple, so I hadn't had a hard time doing it. After drawing the hair, I drew the half body. In here, you really have to be very careful of this part because this is where proportion matters. It is where you should visualize the pose of your drawing. In Ririka's case, she is slightly bent sideward while facing forward, though it might not look like it. Well, anyways, this video started with me sketching the eyes. For me, it's the most impactful part of a drawing. Since Ririka is slightly facing the side, the same goes for her eyes. So we have to draw a line in order to know where and what part should we start and stop. The mouth and nose comes afterwards. The details for the hoodie comes last, and this was kinda tricky. But after trial and error, I was able to figure out how to draw it. I decided to paint this since my past drawings were all black and white, and I'm running out of black ink. But since I'm not a full-fledged artist yet with extravagant art materials, I had to make do with what I currently have, and those are poster paints and cheap brushes. It's actually my first time painting my drawings, so I have a reference color that I want to achieve. And since I only have limited colors with me, I had to experiment on how to blend them and what would look good with the other. Unfortunately, to my utmost dismay, painting in a regular paper with poster paint and cheap brushes would result to an ultimate disaster. And so, my artwork ended up looking like that. If you're still interested in how I painted this ruined piece, you are free to finish watching this video till the end. Ririko fan art. If you learned some tips from this video, feel free to like and subscribe because I might post more of it since my creativity is booming in this time of quarantine. See you and thanks for watching.